What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be covering 5 steps to becoming a profitable trader in 2025. Most of these steps are things I personally implemented to becoming a profitable trader about 2 years ago, and now I can pull in around 6 figures a month while trading, sometimes more, sometimes less. I trade futures, I trade options, I trade equities. I pretty much trade everything except crypto. I do trade here and there crypto futures, but not really crypto itself. Anyways, jumping right into it, I'm going to start off with step number 1, and I feel like this is one of the most important steps. So this step is to stop gambling and treat trading like a business, not a casino, right? And what does this mean? Most traders, when they go into the markets, they are itching to trade, right? Let's just say markets opened, it's 9:30. You want to go long, you want to go short, you just want to do something, right? You want to click a button, you want to click sell, you want to click buy. And this is really not how you should be trading. This is gambling. You just want that rush, you want that excitement of, making or losing money, right? And trading should really be boring. You can enjoy trading, but it shouldn't be something that's really, getting your heart racing, like pumping. Like, it shouldn't be anything like that. A lot of traders, what they'll do is they'll let's say they have a $10,000 account, right? What they're going to do is they're going to risk anywhere from like $2,000 to $5,000 a trade, and they just blow their accounts because they go, okay, I lost 2K, now I need to make that 2K back. Okay, now I'm down 4K, let me double down, put 4K in, try to double that, right? And next thing you know, they just take their account to zero and they're back to stage 1. They have to find another way to make their capital. They come back into the markets, they start gambling again. And you're never going to be a successful trader like this because you're not treating trading like a business. Trading is a business and you should treat it that way. What does that mean, right? So let's say this month you spent $1,000 on prop firms, right? Let's say you bought 5 accounts this month, right? 5 accounts, and each of them was $200. So you're down $1,000. So this is your net amount of money that you have in trading, right? So what do you do from here, right? So your goal should be, okay, I need to make back this $1,000, right? Make it back, and then on top of that, I need to pull in some money, right? So let's say you make $2,000. You are up $1,000. This means you're a profitable trader for that month. Now, the way you can increase this is, increasing size, increasing your trades, like your RR per trade. So let's say instead of taking 1 to 2 RR trades, you start going 1 to 3 because you're finding better setups. Whatever it is, you're increasing your income from trading from being negative to being positive. And then now, how much can you pull in, right? So if you're pulling in 10,000, you put in 1,000, you're up 9K in trading for a month, right? So this is like a business. This is how like a business operates, right? You cut your expenses, you figure out how much money is truly coming in just from trading itself, right? You then, from there, you're able to make a proper decision as to whether you need to change up your strategy, whether you need to change the implementation, whether you need to spend less. Let's say you need to cut it down. Let's say you're just unable to be profitable. Let's say you're losing $1,000 a month. Now you need to figure something out, right? Next month, okay, let me just spend 500 on prop firms instead. Can I then make a pull a profit? So let's say make 1,000, right? Like lower the pressure. So now you're up 500 on this month. You just need to figure out like a system that works for you, right? Not the same system is gonna work for everyone, but again, you need to stop gambling, treat it like a business. Do not just throw money at the markets because you're going to lose your money every single time. Okay. The second step. The second step is finding your edge and then mastering it, right? So whatever your edge is in trading, you need to find it and then master it. So let's say you're really, really good at trading long-term reversals, right? Let's say you're good at finding reversals on the daily chart or the 4-hour chart, right? So then what you do is you find your edge and then you master it. What does that mean, right? So you look at your trading history. Okay. You go through your trading logs, you go through your journal, whatever it is, and you figure out, okay, when I take positions on the 4-hourly, I'm way more profitable than when I'm trading on the 15-minute or the 5-minute or the 1-minute, right? So then what you do is you cut out those smaller time frame trades and you would focus only on long, higher time frame trades. So you'd be looking at, like, for example, let's say you go onto the 4-hour chart, right? and you're like, okay, so it looks like I'm getting chopped up in this area. I'm going to focus only on the daily, whatever it is, right? You just need to figure out where you can find your edge and then master that, right? So something I noticed personally for myself is when trading, let's say equities, options, I'm good at trading on a longer time frame, right? So I took advantage of a short here trading options on SPY. But when it comes to trading options on the 15-minute time frame, I struggle more. But when it comes to trading futures, I'm really good on the 15-minute, 5-minute, 1 minute. I'm a really good scalper with futures because I don't have to worry about time decay, right? So I have my edge established for over a year, and I trade off my edge, and that consistently brings me a profit. Step 3 is to stop comparing yourself to others and focus on your own journey. So, for example, I know traders that are making over 7 figures a month. I'm not there yet. I can't make 7 figures a month because I would be risking too much of my capital to get there. If I tried making 7 figures a month, I would blow my net worth, right? It's just not possible for me to trade that much because I don't have enough equity to trade, to pull in 7 figures a month, right? So instead of looking at those traders, right, and saying, okay, they can make this much money a month, why am I unable to do it, and beating myself up over it, I just focus on myself. So how much did I make last month? Okay, great, I made 6 figures. Can I increase that to a higher range within 6 figures? Can I lower my risk per trade but still make the same amount, right? So you need to focus on yourself, focus on your strengths, your weaknesses, and improve those instead of looking at other people, because that's not going to do anything for you. No one else is going to save you except yourself. The only person that can make you profitable, the only person that can make you unprofitable is yourself. So you need to focus on yourself, whether it's mentality when trading, or it's sizing, or it's whatever. Maybe you need to switch from options trading to futures trading, or vice versa. You just need to figure out what's going on in yourself and then apply that to the markets, and you should be able to pull a profit. Now on to step 4. So this one is a very, very, very important step that people overlook. And even profitable traders overlook this sometimes. And I actually find myself, part of this group who overlooks this sometimes. And it's paying yourself. So what I mean by this is, let's say you build up your capital, right? So let's say you start off the year at 50K and now you're at 100K. You didn't make any money technically. You didn't pull anything out of your profit. So if you're a full-time trader, which I assume is everyone's goal, right? To become a full-time trader, that's the only thing you do, right? Or a part-time trader where you're trading half the time, but the other half the time you're just spending your time with your friends, your family. If you want to focus on trading, you have to make sure you're pulling profits. What I mean by that is you're paying yourself. So again, treat trading like a business. You need to pay yourself as you trade. So let's say I have a 100K month. I need to pay myself. This 100K, it's just a number on the screen for a lot of traders. A lot of traders actually bring their account size up to, a couple $100,000, a couple million, right? And then it comes back down and they never feel it because it's like a video game to them. At one point, everything on the screen just becomes a number. You need to just pull out some money and realize that you can do a lot of things with it. With $100, you can get a really nice meal. With $10,000, you can get a car, right? There's so many things you can do with this money that you're not even realizing until you pull it out. Like, have it in your checkings account, have it sit there, move it into a savings. Like, realize that trading brings you real money and you need to pay yourself out of that. So again, if I make 100K this month, I need to pull out some money from my account. What I like to do actually is I like to pull out around 20%. That leaves me with 80K in profits. And then what happens is with this 80K, it allows me to have some wiggle room. Now, continuing on the month, let's say this is week 1, right? I have some profits to play with. I can increase size. And if I continue to do better and better, I can pull out more and more. But at the same time, if things start to reverse on me and I come back down to like 50K on the month, it didn't eat into everything I had because I was able to still pull out $20,000 for the month. My account is still growing and I'm still pulling out money. I'm still paying myself. I'm still able to pay bills. I'm still able to, do whatever I want, pay rent, get food, right? Anything that you want to do with the money, whether it's giving it to your family, anything, right? You're still pulling money out. So you're getting a benefit out of it. A lot of people just like to look at the number on the screen and they still live life spending money on their credit cards, paying interest, and it's like, brother, you have money in your account, pull some out. Though I'm not saying pull everything out. I'm not saying, oh, you make 100K, pull out the 100K. No, just pull some money out. Make sure that you're really increasing something, right? there's something building up, right? Whether that's taking the money, investing it somewhere else, or whatever it is. Anyways, on to step 5. Step 5 is arguably the most important step, in the sense that if you don't do this step, you will never become a profitable trader. And that step is staying in the game. Never quit. Even though like you had your worst month, you had your worst year, whatever it is, don't quit. Just don't quit, because the second you quit, it's all over. Like everything you did was a waste. I mean, it's really, traders who quit are some of the most, I don't want to say miserable, but I have some friends who quit trading and they were just right on the edge, and they stopped and they regret it, right? Because as you keep trading, you get better and better. From year to year, you'll become a better trader. From month to month, you'll become a better trader. Even if you lost money, it doesn't mean you became a worse trader. It just means somewhere in your journey you messed up. Whether that's risk, whether that's mentality, somewhere you messed up. But you can't give up. You need to figure out what's wrong and fix that. Just become 1% better, 2% better, move on. Like day by day, just figure out, okay, I made a mistake yesterday. Whether it's from your journal, however you figure it out. I made a mistake yesterday, I'm not gonna make the same mistake today. And then you go into the markets again. This doesn't mean keep gambling or anything like that. This just means stay in the game. It means look at the charts, study the charts. If it means you have zero money to invest, let's say you have zero money to invest, paper trade. Personally, I'm against paper trading because it's not real money. You can't pull money out, so you're not gonna be able to feel the positive effects of winning or losing, right? But again, just whatever it takes you, right? Just don't quit. Whether that means taking a break from the charts for a week, 2 weeks. That happens to me sometimes. Sometimes I need to take a break. Sometimes I take a week off. And you come back and you always do better. So guys, just don't quit. Even though you're having the worst year, the worst month, you can do it. Make 2025 your year. Implement what you need to implement. And remember, only you can save yourself, right? No one out here can save you. And thank you for watching.